Hey, it's Jabbo. Welcome to BrickTsar, your home for messy tables. So this is where the short-lived Lego city was on this table. And this table has been covered with junk, mostly since then. I've done a lot of videos with this. There's videos where there was a city here. There's videos where there were slot cars here. There's videos where there was other Thomas and Friends stuff. But at one time this table was completely empty. So I'm working on getting that because I want to rearrange everything down here in the basement. So I've gotten a lot of stuff off of here by moving it to other places in the basement. I'm trying to consolidate things like right here in this corner. This is not Lego. This is just mostly, it's all Thomas and Friends stuff. This Trains Are Fun's junk. I've got a few boxes here I still need to move. These are boxes that have just storage containers in them, and then there's an empty Millennium Falcon box that's a Lego compatible slot car, and then I got this shelf here I want to move. It's got the brick model railroader stuff and a few other things on there, and I got some box in this corner. But right now what I've been doing is trying to consolidate the sets. I got the sets that you don't really ever want to take apart, but I may end up having to take them apart. The Statue of Liberty. That there's pieces that have fallen off of this Apocalypseburg set. I don't know if I put them back in the right place, and the cat knocks stuff off. The same thing with Ninjago City. Sadly, things have fallen off, and I don't know what goes with it and what doesn't. TheyMightBeBricks built this. He also built Apocalypseburg. We never did videos on either one of those, so count these as your videos, I think. But one thing that I did do a video on is this, the Vestus Windmill. Not the new one, but this is the original one that has the sticker torso pieces and was the Vestus employee exclusive. I'm going to take this thing apart. It's acquiring a lot of dust. It's also lost pieces. It's got cobwebs on it, and it's just time to take this apart. In fact, the power functions is missing on it. A lot of things missing. So I'm just going to take it apart and put it in a box and then have the joy of rebuilding it again one day. Who knows? I may never build it again. I don't know. Yeah, it's just the problem when you move stuff around and you have a cat. Then you steal parts for other things. Like we probably used there probably was batteries in this battery box, and I probably showed in a recent video the battery box, a bag full of. Oh, there it is. It's over here. Here are power functions. So I think it would have been. This feels like it's got batteries in it. Alright, so it does have the batteries in it. So I want to take those batteries out. And that would have been bad to leave the alkaline batteries in there. Sometimes I feel like I need the instructions to take it apart. Hopefully, I feel like I just broke something when I was doing this. These things are hard to take apart. I'm going to regret this. It's too late now. It's like splitting a tree. Well, the deed is done. It is completely taken apart. So I'm going to put all this in a box. That's one less thing to collect dust. Now I'll start working on some other things. I'm afraid to take that apart. I'm afraid it's going to break. I think I'll put it on a shelf for now. Oh, look, there's Yoda's cane. The cane goes with this Yoda here. Not a Lego set. There's Mario. I got to get rid of Mario. He's taking up way too much space. Look how big he is. Yeah, I'm not sure what goes with this. Although that's got the Shuttle logo, I don't think that goes with this set. Oh man, that's the problem. Stuff gets all jumbled up. This is a pretty cool space shuttle set. I think I've done a video on it, but don't think that fire truck went with it. That may have gone with it. I just don't know anymore. So I'll probably put the vehicles in a separate bag, and then yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and take it all apart. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Batman doesn't go with this. Didn't even notice that there. Did you see that on there before? What set does this Batman go to? I think I'll take this space shuttle apart too, and I'm pretty sure it's got other parts that go with it that I don't know where they are. So sadly, this one got destroyed. This was actually a mock by TheyMightBeBricks. He turned it into a record shop. It was the one that was, oh, what was this? The pet shop. Turned it into the record shop. There's a few expensive tiles right there. The E and the O and the S, I think those are pretty expensive. So that he can rebuild this again one day, I'm going to put all this in one bag. There may be other pieces on the floor. Like I said, this thing, it was near the edge of that hole, and Charlie knocked it over off of the table one day. So I'm going to take it apart and put it with the other half of it here. So I put the Statue of Liberty up there for now, and I was moving this, and I guess you're supposed to lift it off of the stand first before you move it. Whoops. The stand has broken. I was going to put it here. I think I got it back together. Did I ever do a video on that one? I can't remember. Now let's try to move Apocalypseburg up there. I think I need to move that Millennium Falcon first. Looks like Charlie knocked over the TIE Advanced. Let me try to fix that. I know I should have been recording while I was filming, but fortunately nothing happened. So we got it up there. Now, does anybody know what set this goes to? Does it go to this one? Does it go to one of those Lego stores? I don't know. It's just sitting here on my table. I got most everything I got to take apart. TheyMightBeBricks trebuchet. Need to put this store offer thing away. I think I was going to build that for fun, and still sketchy on taking that one apart. I just need to find a shelf to put it on. I don't really want to take it apart. So I put the Ninjago City up there knowing good well that I'm going to need to move this shelf again, but it's totally loaded down with the other modulars and things. And I think I'm going to take the TIE Interceptor apart. Did I call it TIE Advanced? I don't know what this thing's. This is one of the original UCS sets, so yeah, it's really dusty. It's been on display pretty much since I built it after I traded for this with Mardi Gras Man 2-3. So I think it's time for it to be taken apart. I think this one, the good thing about it is this not stickers to mess up like there were with the X-Wing fighter. And probably get it in a small container. Man, what do people do if they got to move and they got a bunch of Lego sets built? This would be a real pain. I don't know what I was thinking. Broke one of the blue pieces. Alright, so this set's like, what, from 2001? That's the second blue piece that I've broken. So I was going to break this down where I could put it back in some Ziploc bags, but it looks like the blues are going to break. I went and got one blue to replace the one that I broke, and then I broke another one, and then if two broke that easily, then I guess all the blues will break easily. This really stinks. Hey, that's good. So we only broke 2 1x8 plates. I was very careful with the rest, and I got to remember this when I tried to go to reassemble this, that the blues, probably the 1x8 plates will break, but I didn't completely break it down. I just made it where it fit in the bag after all. I think I'll be all right getting the rest of this apart without hopefully breaking a blue piece. Well, until another day, TIE Interceptor. Well, you know, if Charlie had knocked this off the top shelf, it probably would have broke more pieces than just those 2. Okay, so this is the progress. I cleared off everything here. This table's empty now, just needs to be cleaned. This is a 4x8 table. It's nailed or screwed together to these other sections as it goes down the rest of the way there. So this section is clear. So once, actually I need to get these, I think that section there and right there where those few little pieces are, those are actually held together by the next tables, which is also a 4x8 table. So if I clear this space off there, I'll be able to remove that section. Then I'll have a clear path in between the two 4x8. So I'm tired. TheyMightBeBricks has just told me he wants to watch a movie, so I'm going to do that. So I feel like I don't know if this video makes it appear that I got anything done, but I feel like I got something done. Clearing this off, taking a few sets apart, and putting some of the bigger sets that I don't want to take apart up there. And the way I look at it, with the ones I took apart, other than breaking pieces, I can look forward to one day putting those sets back together. So making progress. I think once I get to where I can remove these two sections here in the middle, I'll be able to access some of the stuff that I hardly ever show you down there because it's hard to get to. And we'll be closer to moving a table against the wall. It'll be smaller than this, but then I want to come from this wall and go down and just work my way with the area for displaying things. Just got to figure out where to put the Trackmaster Tomy trains, and I got to figure out where to put the G scale and O scale trains. This is all O scale and G scale stuff in this area, so I need to get it into a different part of the house. Anyway, that's all for this video, and as always, be careful with your brittle blues. What do you think, Charlie?
Look how fast that thing.
That is as fast as it'll go?
Yeah.
Is that faster than the other one?
Yeah, it's a lot faster. The other one's like.
Oh.
You built that fast?
It's not done yet.
Doesn't have a body.
Oh, you can control the steering. It's like it's it's not just one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can go slow and fast. Wow, look at that. Watch. See, look, I can go.
Oh, I see.
And same. It's even got the miles per hour on. That's cool.
Now, can you run over my foot?
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
That's so cool.